According to the suspect, he confessed to the police that he used a hammer, and the hammer he used is this hammer. So he led the police to recover this hammer based on his own confession. He hit the disease with this hammer on his left and the back of his neck, and then the suspect collapsed.
The Gambia police force here to brief publicly, especially the media houses, from some incidents crime in this country. Recently, we have had incident armed robbery in Kajala, which investigation is ongoing, and also we had reports of recent passings who was found out who have been allegedly involved. Here we are, Kerala Police Station, with the regional commissioner for KNC, Commissioner Patejal, and also the regional ASO for KMC, Commissioner Pateba, and also the regional crime officer for West Coast Region, Commissioner Bodo. So you are welcome to this short briefing, media briefing. Without doing much, I would want to take this opportunity to invite the lead investigators in these very cases to give us a synopsis of update on the ongoing investigation. So we are going to proceed like this. We will have the Commissioner, Regional Crime Officer for West Coast, Commissioner Boto. Then we will have the Commissioner for Crime Regional Officer for AM, Commissioner Pate Yala, Commissioner Pateba. Then we will have the Regional Commissioner. I would make a statement. On that note, I would want to call on Commissioner Boto to lead this person. Commissioner.
Good afternoon, my fellow Commissioner Pate Jallo for Commissioner for West Coast Region. West Coast for Caniping Region. And Commissioner Pate Ba, the Regional Crime Officer for Caniping Region. The media house is here present. I would just give a brief facts regarding the case of Sakina Chenedu, who is a British national resident in the Gambia here. The resident is at Brusipi. She was reported missing on Wednesday, the 14th of February, 2024. After when the issue of the missing of this Chenedu came, the police swiftly get into the matter, investigate, and then a suspect was apprehended. The suspect definitely, helped the police during the course of the investigation. And then the police were able to get admission from the suspect. He confessed of doing the act. And then he led the police to recover the properties that he stole after murdering Madam Chenedu. And then the police definitely went back with him to the crime scene. Chenedu is on a construction at a new site at Madina Alaji. It's a village between Kunkuja Mariama and Mahmuda. That's where she was murdered by the suspect, Augustine Bangura, who is a Sierra Leonean national. During the course of the investigation, the keys of Sakina were recovered from the suspect. He kept them at the residence where he is in Makote. And then we also recovered some of the items that were stolen from the deceased. Then we also recovered the armor that he used to kill Madam Chenedu. The hammer, the spade, everything is there. Those are the article of evidences that we have with her. And then this thing takes us a little time to be able to arrest suspect and recover all these items and get confession on him. So far, these are the facts that we have. The suspect is already in hand. He's in our custody. We are preparing the file now because we have almost concluded the investigation, and we are now putting the before court soon. And thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Commissioner Bodo, for that very wonderful deliberation on the ongoing investigation. He had mentioned some of the items that have been recovered. Amongst them are the hammer that was used in the alleged murder, and also the spade. I think we don't see how we can do it.
According to the suspect, he confessed to the police that he used a hammer, and the hammer he used is this hammer. So he led the police to recover this hammer based on his own confession. He hit the disease with this hammer on his left and the back of his head, and then the suspect collapsed. Then after the collapse of the disease, he dragged the car from the point of the incident to there was a circle, that is under construction. That's where he dragged disease and put him there, and then used a spade, and then we buried the disease with this spade. And then after that, he also took the handbag of the disease, took 2 mobile phones, some gadgets. There are some other gadgets, and a laptop. One of the laptops is that this is the bag, from the disease. And then this is the laptop that was also found in the bag of the disease at the time. Then he just left the disease at the scene there, locked the compound gate, and went away. Because after that, he used the keys that were also found in the bag, went back to the house of the disease, where he opened and took another cash, some money, and the other 2 laptops. These are the keys that he used, that he stole from the disease after the murder. So far, these are, during the course of the investigation also, he was found with a pistol. This is the pistol was found. This is the pistol was found, and then he's still under investigation, so that we'll be able to determine how he got in possession of this, of this weapon.
Okay. Thank you very much for this investigation into the incident of the missing person now disease. You've seen material evidence as to what had happened, and also he mentioned that the suspect confessed to have committed the crime. I think that is important to be noted. From that, I would want to call on Commissioner Pade to give the briefing to the participants. The second case is the armed robbery case that was in Fayal.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Deputy PRO, Musa Sisao, the media, House is represented here, my regional commissioner, Patek Diallo, the police senior command, police headquarters Banjul, my colleagues here in Kairaba police station, my CID team who had diligently and tirelessly worked with me to apprehend the suspect responsible for this armed robbery at Fayal. Deputy Commissioner of the region is also present in the person of Jibril Jao. I thank him very much for his support also. This incident happened on the 15th of February. That was of course between the hours of 10 and 11 hours in the morning, whilst we were all here working. We had this information that there is a shooting incident along Kakao Newtown Road, not far from Timbuktu shop. We quickly responded to the scene, but then unfortunately, we did not find the assailant or the people responsible for the shooting. But we were lucky, we found someone who claimed to be a victim. His name is Ali Sidi. He is a Guinea-Bissau national, resident in Fajara. He's a businessman. He narrated that people attacked him, or one individual attacked him with someone in a vehicle waiting outside, but then the person did not succeed because there was a bitter struggle between them while she was wanting to control him on gunpoint. When he fled the scene, that is the suspect, joined his counterpart in the vehicle outside and they fled. They drove high speed. We could chase them, including some of the traffic officers here, but they were unable to get them. They drove towards Senegambia. Now we keep up, we analyze the situation, and then we pick up the investigation. Thanks to my effort, that is, Cadet Inspector Salt and his team at the CID lines. They pursued them, but then luckily for us, the more vehicle that they were using, a BMW, the number was identified by members of the general public who were around the scene. Thanks to members of the general public, especially those around Fajar and Bakau Newtown. They did a lot. When that number was identified, we did our own way through investigation to know the owner of the vehicle until we were able to know where that vehicle was parked one of the garage in Kolul. The owner of the mechanic garage was invited. We came and admitted that the vehicle belongs to him. And it is from his garage, and he was the one who lent it to one of his friends, who is the first suspect in this case, CDK. We did our own investigation until we were able to get a lead to arrest CDK in Bigilo, where he was hiding. We arrested him and then brought him to the office. Through much effort with CDK, he was able to reveal his counterpart's name and location. We did all efforts. That was on Friday, around 14 to 1500 hours. By 1700 hours, we have succeeded in arresting the second person, who is a Sierra Leonean national living in Dalaba, around Javan, in the name of Grail David Piler. He is a Sierra Leonean national resident at Dalaba Estate, around Javan. We arrested him, we brought him, we shipped him and TD, we confronted them, and then they now spoke the truth and confessed that they are the one who did it. But surprisingly for us, they revealed to us that this is a operation they planned 5 days before the incident. 3 days before the incident, they went to the particular resident who wrecked it, that is to Sobe, to see probably possible entry point or exit point in case of the bear or their position. And that is exactly what. That means they have conspired, they have agreed to do this operation. With the pretext that this CD, the victim, that is Ali CD, had money with him because he's a businessman. So that was the purpose why they carried this gun to go and attack him or to rob him of that money they thought was with him. So that is what happened. CD, according to his own confession, he owns the history. But then when they were going for this operation, he gave it to the second person, that is Grail did. Probably he could have, he thought David have experience in handling a weapon. But then after the incident, when they fled, David returned the pistol to the owner, that is CD. CD took it to his residence at Ketseri, where he's living with his room, and then hide it, not in the house, but outside the house, in the yard. He led investigations to go and uncover this with 3 live rounds in the back. The vehicle that he used was also found hidden in one of the apartments in one of the hotels. The apartment is called Agua View. Agua View has an underground vehicle parking lot. That's where CD went at the district. But surprisingly for us, the number plate he attached on this vehicle, he stole it from the garage. When he was going for the operation, he stole a number from a particular vehicle that was taken to the garage for maintenance. He stole that number, attached it on this vehicle. Then after the operation, when he was now going to hide this vehicle, he went back to the same garage, detached these numbers that was on the vehicle, and then stole another number and fixed it on this vehicle, and then took it to where he hid. So that underground parking lot. So you see how intelligent criminals are now. So this is whole case. All that is involved in the case is reported. The victim is doing well, though he was experiencing a little bit of body pain because of the struggle he had with one of the perpetrators. But then now he is getting better, and then we have made a statement. The pistol, you will not be privileged to see it because this morning, prior to your coming, we sent it to the headquarters for a ballistic examination. Because we have to confirm what weapon it is, what type, what is its capability. So that one is part of the investigation. So that's why you will not be able to see the pistol. Sorry for that. Yes. Yeah, but then I think earlier on social media platforms has reported him, and then the photo of the pistol is on those reports. So basically that is it. We have also charged them with various counts. Conspiracy is part of it, going armed in public, having in possession of firearm without authority, you name it. So we have prepared as many charges as possible against by law. And then sooner or later, we will lose them to the prosecution for their case. So, once again, for you, for the Gambia, that information are well now disseminated to the general public. I want to urge at least this topic or sensitize it to general public about suspects, people who are bent on, or people who are bent on involving themselves in crime. These are people that are living with us. So please, I appeal to all of them. Examine those in a form of self-crisis, so that and everyone of us is aware of what is going in our government. And most of these incidents, unfortunately, Gambians are also in other countries. It wouldn't be nice for us to be, differentiated. But then most of these incidents are involving foreign, not Gambia. So, probably, most of these crimes are imported ones. They are not imported either. Not imported. So, thank you very much. Our home, our country, can do that.
Thank you, Father, Regional Crime Office, for the candidate petition. We have heard from Commissioner highlights on the investigation regarding the arm robbery. And he has also mentioned the charges. And I think the same goes for the earlier one. And like I said earlier, investigation keep on going. So at this point in time, I would want to invite the regional commissioner to do the regional
Good morning, my deputy, Jibril Jao. Good morning, Assistant Commissioner Water Keba and General Crime Officer for West Coast. Good morning, Piero. All the media houses here present. I'm welcoming you here at the regional headquarters of the Carnifing Municipality of the Police Division, the Police Region. Well, to start with, I have to thank the officers, particularly Pateba and his team, for their professionalism, the swift response that they have manifested during this investigation, and their commitment during this period. It would have never been achieved without their commitment and their professionalism. This party extend my greetings to them. I am very, very happy, and this is what I expect from you people. And this is what the Inspector General of Police, Abdullah Shahyan, also is expecting from us. And likewise, it goes to the regional crime office of the West Coast. The reasons why he is here, we don't want to be organizing everywhere, press briefing and so forth, but the PRO will be coming there. We just want to do that one and be our one, and to make sure that we get the service. But I'm also thanking the general public for the information that we have been providing to the police that lead to this success. We are here. And the entire media houses, I'm urging you, please, I know you people are doing a very good job. Most of the job you are doing is very challenging. Please, we want you to urge the general public to be giving us accurate information at time. We as police officers, like I always said, if the criminals are not tired, we will also never be tired of arresting them. We want to assure the general public their safety, and we are doing everything possible. Patrols have been conducted everywhere. Vehicles have been provided within the region to be conducting patrols. Yes, despite the vehicles are limited, but we are doing everything possible to make sure that the crime rate is reduced to zero, or to prevent the crime. When the crime cannot be prevented, we will definitely detect it with the help of new people. This would have not been achieved without the general public. I would definitely thank the general public for their support and the information that they were given can lead the police to achieve what we have achieved today. So I thank you all for coming and
Thank you very much, Commissioner KMC. Like he rightly mentioned, before closing this session of the press briefing, I would equally want to, on behalf of the Inspector General of Police and the leadership of the Gambia Police Force, recognize the support of Gambians. Like we always say, you can't do this alone. You have seen of recent most of what we are doing, most of the successes is as a result of the support that we receive from the civilian population, that's the Gambian people. And I think that is a good thing, because together, only together, that we can be able to secure this country. And the community policing component, the Inspector General of Police is emphasizing that every community should have a community policing component, collaborate with the police in those regions, districts, and stations to be able to detect crimes early and prevent support and purpose. You would all agree with me, most of these cases within 24 hours to 48 hours, the suspect or suspects are apprehended. And all of these suspects would confess that they are the very person who have committed this. That's a bravo to the Gambia Police Force, but also the Gambia. On that note, I would want to say that Thank you. Thank you so much to the journalists, our colleagues, especially for PRs. We are colleagues, we are our partners. Anytime that we call, you are there, you respond. Like numbers. As you can see, I can handle all of this. That shows our collaboration. That shows that we can't go without the other. We are so appreciative of this. On behalf of the PRO herself, I would want to say thank you to everybody and thank you to the Gambia. This is what we have for you. Thank you for watching. Next time.